Good afternoon everyone, I'm Green Lizard and welcome back to Pokemon Shield's Scaliequest. It has been legitimately a full 18 months since I last recorded this. I actually did catch a couple of Pokemon a little while back. Yeah, I got this Magikarp. Oh yeah, and I got the Gigantamax Meowth, and I really don't know what these are doing in here. Oh yeah, I explored the wild area, that's it. And I got vibe checked by all the high level Pokemon in there. That's about it. I haven't done anything else in this game since I signed off 18 months ago. But for now, well, I guess I'll put these guys away since I can't use them, the Ralts and the Shelder. Oh yeah, and the Meowth for that matter. Yes, this is Scaliequest, meaning that I will only use Pokemon that are like draconic or reptilian enough. There's a grey area, but I've got a pretty firm list of 28, yes, 28 Pokemon which I could use for this. I don't expect this to be a serious challenge, it's just for fun really, just because I like dragons and scalies and thought they're neat, so I thought it might be fun to do something like this. The only challenging part that really challenging part that I foresee possibly happening is the first gym, because it's grass type and I only have water types. I can't even use Grubble the Magikarp yet. I can't use him until he evolves. So yeah, I'm streaming now. I'm kind of just trying it out just to see how it is. It's something a bit different, and also I thought it might help me with editing and stuff, because I get, when I record offline, it can be like nobody's ever going to see the full recording, so when editing out certain things I feel like, oh no, these moments might be lost forever and nobody's going to see them, so I feel like I should include them even if they don't really contribute to the episode properly. But with this, it's like I can have the full VOD for people who want to see it, but I can also edit more out and have a snappier episode in the end. You see, if you're playing a Nuzlocke, then there's only so much you can edit out before it just looks like you're cheating. I know there's one particular bit in the Moon Nuzlocke that I recorded a couple of years ago but still haven't uploaded. There's one particular bit which is definitely going to look like I cheated. Anyway, streaming is a whole new challenge for me. I've got to overcome my nerves all over again. After I already did that for recording offline, when if I make a mistake I can just edit it out. Now I don't know if you can see some occasional bright pixels flickering in and out, like on Hop's hair, and my hair for that matter. I don't know what those are, but it's just a few pixels. I fixed all the other problems that I was having with the recording. Right, I've got to give myself a uniform number. I think I decided on a number at some point, but then I forgot it because it was over a year ago. Let's do 97, it was the year I was born. I wasn't really itching to get back into this game because of the, this and that. We all know the story at this point. And it was okay, the first 4 episodes. It was somewhat fun, but I was kind of too busy to justify going and playing it again. But now I finally have the free time for it, and yeah, well, oh boy. Yeah, I see Team Yell up there. What's this then? Yes, starting out streaming with a game where I do voices for the characters. Yes, definitely not extra nerve-wracking. Are those Pokemon named after the research partners that performed the infamous experiment on DNA function? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Tuber. Oh yes, I may read chat messages for people who are watching the VOD. But yeah, I'm afraid I don't know what experiment you're referring to. Because of course if I'm recording offline and I do well, they're all bad voices, but if I do a particularly awful voice, then I can just cut it out and try again. But, well. Alright, let's get this over with. Battles? I do those.
Didn't we tell you, mate?
No, that's just Leon again.
Didn't we tell you, mate? You get in our way, you're in for a battle.
The Hershey Chase experiment proved definitively that DNA is the information carrier. Well, really? That's amazing. Wow, okay. Chase is just named because he's going to turn into a secret agent spy Pokemon, and it sounded like a cool code name that a spy might have. And Hershey is named after a Judge Dredd character. So, wow, that is a pretty amazing coincidence. Yeah, and that's something that I wouldn't have even picked up on if it wasn't live. Alright. Yeah, not a lot of type strategy I can do at the moment since I just have 2 water types. Make that 2.5 since I've got Grubble in the back. I'll allow myself to just use... just let him tank hits in emergencies and just switch train him. But switch training isn't really a thing anymore.
Oi, give me a break here. Team Riel, get revenge for me, would you?
Okay, getting a little low. But we got him. By the way, love the Team Riel voice as well. I'm glad someone does. Yeah, free heal after literally 2 battles. All I had to do was mash A. Oh boy, first we had Zigzagoon, then we had Nickit, and now we have Nickit and Zigzagoon. Oh yes, and I was thinking about getting a Roly-Coly, because Colossal is like Kaiju-ish, it's sort of Rhydon shaped, so would that count? But I ultimately decided no. I mean, even if I did use it, it would still be just a rock type and weak to grass still, so it wouldn't help me in the gym anyway. So is this bit over? Oh, this is probably when Marnie shows up, right? Oh boy. Voicing girls, even better.
What are you lot doing here? Nothing, we was just... I know you all are terribly curious about the other gym challenges, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yell and follow me around cheering for me. I think they've let it all go to their heads a bit.
That works.
Come on you lot, back home with you now. They tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challenges.
Oh, shirty. That's another great Britishism. Is Tyranitar in this game? It's either a sword or a shield exclusive. Yeah, Tyranitar is in the wild area. I can get Larvitar in the Lake of Outrage, I think. And I think it's Hydreigon that's the corresponding sword exclusive. Right, let's go off then. What was the point of checking into a hotel if it's just 5-second fade to black anyway? It could make for a good kaiju, yes. That's one of the kaiju-esque ones. If Nidoking was in this game, that would also be a good example. Of course, back when I made that call, I wasn't a Godzilla fan at all, and I didn't know about Baragon, who is literally Nidoking. Like, Nidoking is shamelessly ripped off of Baragon, even down to being... Actually, the pinkish colour on Baragon was only in the 2001 version, which came out after Nidoking. Yeah, so I don't think I can get any other guys who aren't water type before the first gym. When Grubble evolves, if he evolves before the first gym, I'm not entirely sure what the levels will be, then he'll be neutral on grass, so that'll be something. I don't know if Gyarados' move pool is still terrible in this game like it always used to be. It's always great to hear the voice of someone you like, especially if they're an awful Let's Play voice. I'm basically just bumming around now because I totally forgot where they said to go and I probably don't know where it is anyway. Cutie. You cannot pet the dog in Pokémon Shield. I think you can enter the gym. Yeah, being able to enter the gym right now doesn't really solve my problem because I totally don't know where it is. Is that... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, hang on. Hang on, that's it right there, isn't it? Yeah, that was... I got confused. I thought the guy had taken me right out of the inn, but no, he took me to the gym again. I thought this was... Yeah, well, anyway. I thought the actual gym challenge was in a bit, though. Yes, Chairman Rose will explain everything to the crowd that they already know because they literally live in the Pokemon world. Oh, there they all are, I guess. Look at Alistair in the back, flailing around while the other guys are doing their cool stride. Now, I'm going into this basically blind, so I recognise the gym leaders. I've seen fan art of them and stuff, but I don't know what level they all are or anything. I've just heard that the first gym is quite late and that your starter will have probably had its first evolution by that time. Oh, and here I come. Okay, this is cool. I like that. I like the idea of it actually being a big scale thing, and that there are other challenges that show up at some point. Oh. It's over. Well, okay.
You've made it a last stop, and you too, Lindsay.
Oh, how did I voice Rose?
So you're the two trainers our champion endorsed himself. Welcome, and it's a delight to meet you. I'm Rose, of course. I dare say this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast. Very good, very good. Very good indeed.
Now listen closely, you two. You've both only just started on your path as trainers. If you want to win, you need to train more than just your Pokemon. You need to train yourselves too.
Hop and Leon are perfect, especially Hop. Well, I'm glad you think so.
Let's do it, Lindsay.
I mean, it's not like there's much difference between them. Yes, I know that the gyms have a specific order, they always do. At least they actually address it this time instead of leaving you to wonder, well, if you live right next to the 8th gym, wouldn't you do that one first? I wasn't even reading that. Pass through Route 3 and beyond. This is why they have these prompts that come up. Because, you know, players are stupid. Ah. Wow, that's pretty early. You get a fly before the first gym. Well, it's a quality of life.
There you are. I've been waiting. Let's have a battle, you and me.
But why? Fine. Yep, it's time to mash A some more. I don't know what my team would even look like if I wasn't doing the Scaliequest thing. I suppose Wooloo's pretty nice? I don't know though. I didn't really give any thought to it. The selection of Pokemon in this game is a little... I mean, the Gen 8 Pokemon, the new ones, the designs get a little weird. They're not bad, and they're certainly not boring, but I don't like them as much as the Gen 6 and 7 Pokemon. I thought they were on a real strong streak there, and I liked that they went for quality over quantity. It's not even close to being a Gen 5 situation where they make 150 new ones, several of which are just an older one but the same thing again, for the sake of being new. That's why I really can't play Black and White randomized. Unrandomized rather. I love it randomized, but when it's unrandomized, it's not just the fact that you have to use Gen 5 Pokemon, even though, well, I don't like Gen 5's selection all that much. There are some good ones, because there are always good ones. There are always good ones and bad ones in every gen. But Gen 5 is certainly not one of my favourites. But yeah, you're forced to use Gen 5 ones, and a lot of them evolve really, really late. So the one time that I tried playing Black/White, I think it was Black, on an actual cartridge, then I ended up basically just being forced to use Unpheasant for the whole game as my flying type. I wanted to use Braviary, but it evolves at literally the level of the champion. Why? Why would you do that? At least it's not Hydreigon, which evolves after then. Really don't know what they were thinking there. And it's several Pokemon as well. It's not just a couple. Yeah, never really knew what was up with that. So I am glad that they went for lower amounts of new Pokemon in the last few gens, and had a healthy mix of old and new ones available throughout the region from the start. I mean, that just makes sense to me. I didn't mind being forced to use just Gen 5 Pokemon, but yes, some evolve really, really late. Yeah, Mienfoo, that's another one that evolves at level 50. It's really stupid. You get some like Scraggy, which evolve at 39, which is like doable, but it still feels a bit excessive. I mean, there have been Pokemon like that before, like Ponyta evolves at 40. But yeah, I could deal with that. 50 though is definitely way too late. Another one that isn't Gen 5, which evolves at disgustingly late, is Noibat. Level 48. And that would be fine, I guess, but Noibat is appallingly weak. It's like the weakest dragon type out of all of them. I'm pretty sure even Goomy is slightly stronger. And it kind of made sense in X and Y because you only get... Oh, I should have healed. You only get Noibat in a pretty late location. But then in Gen 7 and 8 you can find it really early on. And it's like, well, great, now I've got to sit with this through the whole game. Larvesta is the same thing. Oh yeah, that's level 59 as well. Dear. Yeah, really, what were they thinking? Right, yeah. Hello? I think I should heal. Yes. That's the thing that we do in Pokemon. I haven't really played any Pokemon at all, even aside from this, in this whole time. Feels weird finally playing it again. There's a lot of Zigzagoons running about here. Oh, can you hold still? I was trying to get past. Push off. Oh, no. Oh, how embarrassing. What a way. Oh, I survived. What a way to go that would have been. Imagine dying from being licked by a raccoon. Yeah, I don't think I really need to start switch training Grubble just yet. Well, it's not like waiting until level 15 when he learns Tackle would actually make a difference, because I still wouldn't be able to use him yet. Maybe when my main guys are reaching level 20, then it would make sense to get him up to their level as well. Oh, excuse me! Yes, part of why I got vibe checked by so many strong Pokemon in the wild area was because they do a little animation and then they just charge at you relentlessly. I actually recorded a clip of going up to a Liepard and it just sort of meowed at me and I was like, oh hello, and then it just belted at me and you can see me reacting and trying to run away, but it was way too late. Right, well I suppose I could have tried to catch that, but there's not any point. I won't be using it anyway. Why on earth did I catch those other things? Wait, what? Oh my goodness, already? Chase is evolving! My baby boy's all grown up already. Well, he's nearly there. Great, he's going through a goth phase. No son of mine! Oh well, there he is. Yeah? Wow. I mean, he is level 16, so... yeah, it kind of took me by surprise. Oh, another free heal anyway. Thanks, I guess. Ah. Ah yes, this is where the playtesters said, we need to get a heal here. So they just stuck in a random NPC. Well, it's better than nothing, but this was a... I found this constant healing a little patronising. Yeah, me too. It's like, I get that it's more convenient that way, but it was just a really short route to even get there. That wasn't arduous at all. You pack 5 potions and you're good. And I guess my PP was getting a little low, but I could have just run back and it would have taken me less than a minute. I've been doing that since like Gen 5, I suppose, was when it really started. But even then, it didn't get like really hand-holdy until a little later. Oh yeah, there were various points in Gen 7 where you feel like you're gonna get up to an important battle, or you're just, you know, struggling because you're in a long dungeon, and then you heal everyone up and use a bunch of items, and then 5 steps later, Lily or whoever comes and heals you up anyway, and it's like, I guess in this they eliminate that by healing you up constantly, and not leaving you wandering at all. Gubbles. Gubble? Is it Gubble or Grubble? Hold on, I'll see it on the stream. Grubble, yes. No, Gubble is a PlayStation game. What on earth? What would I even do for this guy?
What a joke. You are aware that the chairman's more important than the champion, right?
This is basically just Marnie, but angry.
I was chosen by the chairman himself, so that makes me more amazing than you.
Flawless logic. Yeah, it's nice to... I guess it's nice to have a mean rival again, because they're always good for a laugh. Oh my goodness, because of how stupid they are. Like, Silver was always just... He was just a total edgelord for no reason. And he was always going on about how weak and pathetic you were. Even after you just trashed him in battle, he would still go on with that. And honestly, I just found that funny. Okay, oh wow, I've really been going for about an hour now already. Well, I guess I'll finish this battle then. Okay, so this was pretty fun. Once I got over the initial shock of every mistake I make is going to be heard by everyone. I mean, only a few people are watching anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, it is nice being able to basically interact with the comment section in real time. It helps keep the conversation up in the episode. Wow. What have I been doing? Losing. Uh-oh. Okay. Woof! Well, you got me into red health, so I guess that's an achievement. Silver was probably the best jerk rival because after you kick his butt a dozen times, he starts to learn that being nice to Pokemon actually works. Yeah, that was nice as well because he actually did turn into a decent character. I don't really like either of the rivals in this game. Yeah, I mean, Hop so far is just kind of a nothing character, really. Just generically supportive. I mean, Hao was kind of like that as well, but I like him slightly more because, well, yes, because he did it first, basically, I suppose.
I'm sure to easily defeat you if and when we face each other in an official match. Now that we've established that, I won't waste any more time on you.
And with that... Oh, okay. I guess it's nice to get back into this, even if I wasn't that excited for this game in particular. I was more excited for the other thing I want to do. Well, thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Thanks for the stream, thanks for being the chat, so I wasn't just sitting here talking to myself the whole time. I'll see you all next time then. Good night, everybody.